All right, so where we left off last week was here at the Wizard's Tower, in the western end of the valley. You had just found a sentient sword hilt. See if I can find that handout real quick. Here we go. The crystalline sword hilt. So you had found this in a hidden compartment behind a puzzle, and I don't remember who exactly attuned to it or was going to decide to be the primary bearer of it.
Yeah, I don't think we really decided who was gonna use it yet.
So,
But I think I think it was the paladin. I think she was the one that was holding it.
yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. So, so we can say that Gretel, or Paladin, has attuned to the item and can tell you that it imparts the urge for her to visit the town of Kresk, though it does not make it clear why.
Well, we were going to head to Kresk anyway, so I suppose that's as good a place as any to start.
Right? What are our other options, really?
Yeah, other than the Dragon Temple, the ancient, the sunken city. But I think Kresk is a good next stop.
Yeah. Let's see. Have you done Yester Hill at this point? Haven't you? You did.
What's this to go?
Was that the one with the druids?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. I never marked it on the map. Let me fix that.
That's where I got the blood spear, I think.
Right.
Or
That's
no?
exactly where you got it. Right. There's little text labels that I like to reveal after you've been to places. Alright, so there's Yester Hill. Speaking of which, I guess I can give you this one now. There's one for the Wizard's Tower. Alright, so let's do a check on the time of day here. It looks like it's mid-afternoon here on day 14, and we can head out to Kresk. So let's 1, 2, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 6, right to the Raven River Crossroads for our first random encounter check, which comes up negative. Over the bridge and through the woods. And I think at this time of day, a 17 still is okay. You did not trip it off. So after about an hour and a half of travel, you arrive at the in the Kresk area. Let me call up that text for you. So the road north branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot wall of stone that is reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement, and the steady chime is inviting, a welcoming change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey above.
Is the are the gates closed or?
They are. And do I have a diagram? I don't know that. I think it's just part of the map. Okay. So the air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is set a pair of 12-foot-tall iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is the name Kresk. The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high, and atop the parapet you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears who watch you nervously.
Hello, citizens of Kresk. Hello.
What do the guards say? This is private land. You're not welcome.
Oh, I thought this was a settlement. We just came to.
Yes, it's for the people who live here, which is not
you. Don't
you.
allow. Oh, okay. So you don't allow visitors, or travelers, or tourists. We have
Not as
we have gold and silver.
we have no need of your coin here.
Well, how does one get in then? Is there no way to see this place?
Anything you need? Can we do you a favor or something?
So
We're pretty good at stuff.
one of the guards leans in and whispers something to the other that you can't hear. And that guard disappears behind the wall. And the remaining guard tells you to wait a moment. We'll perhaps something can be done. And after a few minutes, a rotund, balding man appears, obviously of a noble station by his dress. And he introduced himself as the burgomaster Dmitry Kreskov. And he says, we've seen adventurers like you before, and we assume you're either Strahd's allies or Strahd's enemies. And either way, that spells trouble for anyone around you, so we don't want any part of it.
Perhaps we can offer you our protection. It seems you are scared of something or someone.
And Dimitri pauses a moment and said, "Perhaps there is one thing that could earn the gratitude of the people of the village, and in which case we would be honor bound to play the role of host. But he warns you it's not an easy ask."
Tell us what you require. We're good at difficult issues. That's what we
So
do.
he says that there is a pack of werewolves that have been troublesome, that they have been plaguing some of the farmers of the town, and they have come to learn that this pack is run by a werewolf named Kirill, the leader of the pack, and they say if you would bring him the head of Kirill, that he would welcome you into the village.
Where do we find this hero?
They don't know exactly, but I do believe that while you were just in the wizard's tower, you were looking. You remember there was a number of papers, even things in relation to monster hunting, scattered about, and there was a map drawn showing what was marked as a werewolf den further into the woods. In fact, I will mark it on your map right now. You see that?
Yep.
Yep.
So if you want to put two and two together, that while the people of Kresk don't know where this den is, that it seemed that whoever was at the wizard's tower had a possible idea.
So we bring you this werewolf head, and you allow us in your gates.
He would be honor bound to do so.
You don't sound too excited about it.
Do
Okay.
you
Pupper.
do you happen to know, like, approximately how many werewolves we're talking about here?
They don't. All he knows is that some of his farmers are getting the full idea of starting to patrol the woods looking for them themselves, and he's worried they're going to get themselves all killed.
Okay. And you want the head. We can't just, like, negotiate with them and get him to promise to, like, leave you alone.
Do you think it's possible to negotiate with such beasts?
I don't know. It might be.
Yeah, we
They're-
talked to some were-ravens. They were nice. Maybe the werewolves would be nice.
Their bloodlust usually precludes them from any kind of rationality, I would think.
I got something to negotiate with. Pulls out.
I guess we won't know until we try.
All right. Well, we know we have to get in this town to find them for some reason.
Yeah.
So the sword really wants to go there. I imagine the blade is probably in this town somewhere. So I suppose we should I suppose we have little choice. We should go to the Werewolf Den and investigate.
Yes. I agree.
You won't even allow us. You won't even allow us in for a rest before we set off on our journey.
He says he's done everything he can for you, but he wishes you good luck.
Like, you're the burger master. You can do anything. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All right. Well, I guess it's still early, so looks like we have to head through these woods.
Yeah, it's like 4 p.m. now, so the sun's going down in an hour
Oh,
or two.
okay. I don't know if we want to get to a werewolf den in the middle of the night. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, that does kind of. Oh. Full moon. Oh, the moon is not full.
Ah,
I
yeah,
don't know if that
yes.
makes a difference, but
It's not a full moon. That's good. Well, let's head off, and we'll figure it out as we go.
yeah.
All right, you want to start? Do you want to follow the road to a certain point and then cut through the north, or just head straight through the woods at this point?
We should probably take the road and go, so we get to like here, and then just head north.
Do like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To get you 30 minutes to this point, and then it starts becoming difficult terrain because you're off road. So it's going to take you an hour going through the woods north of here to end up getting to the Werewolf Den. So that would be 2 checks. 2 checks for being off road. And look at that. All quiet on the way to the Werewolf Den. And let me find you a handout that I know we have. So, you go to the place indicated by the map that you found at the Wizard's Tower, and this is what you see. So, it's subtle. I don't know, but this might be a werewolf den. Above the tree line, carved into the rocky side of a mountain spur, is a wide torchlit cave that looks like the gaping maw of a great wolf.
Something tells me we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah, I think that's the place.
I think maybe we should be sneaky here. Be quiet.
Oh, sneaky, yes, that I could do.
We want to go peek in.
Yeah, let me see what I have.
Let me move us on the map, because I have a map for this. Let's see. There we go. Okay,
well, yes.
so here's Elena, Anton, Shadow, and that's all we got today.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I already see something.
Where are we?
Bottom.
Oh, there we are. At
Right,
the bottom.
Yeah, I'll put you over here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use the invisibility spell that I have stored in my ring of spell storing to go invisible. Be sneaky.
All right. Now the open jaws of the wolf's head form a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave, and torches in iron brackets line the walls. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sounds of a flute.
That doesn't sound good, guys.
No.
Stay here, Anton. Don't go smash yet. Let's go see what's there first.
Arr.
I'm gonna move up to so I can see around the entrance here. It looks like I see two people standing on an elevated surface.
Right here, you can see the cave splits to the left and right, and standing on a 5-foot-high ledge are two feral-looking women with shredded clothing clutching spears. One of them older, one of them younger.
Alright, I'm gonna stealth around the left edge here.
Okay, so I guess that would be a stealth with advantage versus their perception, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. To be able to hear.
Right, whether they hear you.
Let's see. Oh, not a great roll. Oh no.
Oh. Whoa.
So the two women go on alert. You kick over a rock, and they immediately start, start clutching their spears tightly and looking in the direction, alert for danger. But they obviously are not seeing you. They're not necessarily expecting and have a lot of experience with invisible creatures, so their mind doesn't immediately jump to that. So they're nervously clutching, but other than that, they're just staying alert.
Alright, I'm gonna just stand very still for a minute until they kind of relax a little bit.
Okay, and it takes a minute, but eventually they do.
Alright, and then so I see off here, looks like I see a wolf of some kind off to the left here.
Yes, there's and the flute noise is coming from the left.
Here's the okay. I'm gonna try and cross over and sneak to the right then. Oh, I see a lot more going on up there now. So there's a ton of wolves up there. And I see some creature. It's not a wolf.
Right, that's an older, wild-looking man, and he's the one playing the flute poorly, I might add.
Do these wolves seem to be listening to this flute, or is he like
They
a
are
dead bird wolf?
all lounging about right now, at rest.
All right. I'm gonna keep going up here to the. Well, first I'm gonna since I'm at a halt, I'm gonna do a quick perception to see if I see any traps.
And you don't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving up toward this pool of water.
So a gash in the rocky ceiling allows the gray light and cold drizzle of the outdoors to seep into this dank, torchlit cave, where an underground spring forms a pool of water roughly 40 feet across and 10 feet deep. A 5-foot-high ledge to the north overlooks the pool. A similar ledge spans the eastern wall with a rough-hewn staircase leading up to it, and a few crates sit atop the eastern ledge.
Alright, I'm gonna head up to where these crates are and just see what kind of stuff, just take a quick peek and see what kind of stuff is here.
The crates contained heaps of adult-sized clothing.
Clothes, okay. Alright, looks like this is a dead end here, so I'm gonna head. Okay, so I go here. I can see nothing's up. Oh, I see another wolf way up here in the corner. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna sneak back through the passage here. I'm not gonna try and make it past all those wolves. I'm gonna go back out. Psst, guys.
What did
There's
you see?
there's two werewolves or two creatures, supposedly werewolves, guarding the entrance. Um, there's some crates with some human-sized clothes. To the left, there's someone playing a flute, and there's a whole bunch of wolves around him, like 10, 15 wolves around him. I didn't want to try and sneak past that, so I didn't get any further in. But I saw at least three likely werewolves and a bunch of wolves. So if they're not friendly, there's gonna be are gonna be run over pretty
Yeah,
easily.
that's not. Is there a way we can distract them?
We could lure them out and kill them one by one.
I mean, I can do anything. I can make a distraction, sure.
Or like, can we lure them out and like, make them think that there's something? Let me. My spells are.
We could try to ambush them as they come out.
I could make some sort of illusion and try to get them to follow it and just run past us. Or yeah, we could just try to get them to come out one at a time.
Are we not going to try and talk to them, or what is our plan? I mean, I can.
Could try to talk to them. Did any of them look like this guy that did we get a description of the guy?
Not
Or
really,
just the
no.
name? No.
Yeah,
But they said he's the leader though, right?
Right.
maybe the
Yeah.
one playing the flute. I don't know. He was surrounded by wolves. That would make sense if he was the leader.
Surrounded by
I
wolves.
don't
So
know.
wolves, not werewolves, just wolves.
As far as I could tell, they just look like wolves. I don't know what a werewolf looks like. When it shifted into a wolf, they look like wolves. What do you want? I could try and go deeper, but I'd have to sneak past all those wolves. But I do have more invisibility. But I don't know if there's a back way out, so it could be bad for me.
If you
I'm going
went
back in.
into the water on the right side,
Yeah.
you could
I could-
wade
I could-
over. It's 10 feet deep, but you could climb up on that ledge on the other side and resume exploring the cave from there.
All right. I'm gonna go Navy SEAL it. I'll be right back. If you hear a lack of motion, send Anton in.
I got your back.
I'm gonna try and sneak back in on the right side again.
Okay. Let's stealth check it with advantage.
That's better. Okay.
Okay, you go past them without incident this time.
Okay. I'm gonna wade into the water.
And you're far enough back that there's no one within immediate earshot to hear the little noises that you're making.
Nice refreshing swim.
So to get over this ledge out of the water is a moderate difficulty athletics check.
Oh, great. Okay. We could be here for a while.
You just got to beat a 9. There you go.
Oh.
You hoist yourself up. Let me tell you what you see over here. So, A maze of torch-lit tunnels and caves expands in front of you. The ceiling here is 10 feet high.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving forward. Okay, so I see a couple more wolves.
They are sleeping. Again, it seems to be a quiet time here at the cave. A lot of people resting.
Oh, I see looks like a human of some kind.
Now, these wolves that you can see over here, important to know, one of them is definitely a child.
Oh, so there's families here.
Yes, I want to say Kellen here on the left is a small child, 10-year-old.
I see it looks like a human woman up this way.
All right, let me see what you get over there. Now, rough-hewn stairs lead down to a torch-lit cave and a bizarre sight. Wide-eyed children stand behind wooden bars and stare at you in terrified silence. Actually, I guess they're not staring at you. You're invisible. The cave
My goodness.
holds 6 cages,
Oh.
4 small wooden ones, a large wooden one, and a large iron one. The 4 wooden cages each holds a pair of frightened children. Curled up inside the large wooden cage is a man in tattered servant's attire. In the iron cage is a female werewolf in hybrid form, bound in chains. The werewolf appears to be on the brink of starvation, and it struggles weakly against its bonds while it froths at the mouth. A crude wooden statue stands between the cages. It bears the rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure, and a woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue. Behind the statue, 2 maggot-ridden corpses hang from iron shackles bolted to the wall.
Alright. I don't like what these werewolves are not. I don't know what they're doing here, but something's going on. Alright, so this. Oh, I see more. Oh my god, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 children here.
Yep.
And so I see this bound werewolf.
Yeah. This
And
is the
then-
bound werewolf, right?
Oh, I see another person up here. Is this
Yes,
a
that is
human
the
or-
human in tattered servant's attire in the wooden cage.
Okay. Oh my goodness. What does this lady here seem to be doing?
She is kneeling in front of the statue and praying.
In common, or can I understand what she's saying?
She's silently praying.
Oh, okay. And this werewolf, you said this one looks like he's about to starve.
Right. Bound in chains.
Oh man. Okay. I better not do anything stupid. I'm gonna head back out. I'm gonna go around and back through the water. Go across. And sneak past the 2 guards. And head out. I'm back.
What do you see?
There's some crazy stuff going on in there. There's a bunch of children in cages in the back of the cave.
What?
There's like 8. There's 8 little children in cages. And there's also a werewolf in a cage that looks like it's starving to death. So I don't know. These werewolves seem like they're up to some pretty bad stuff.
Like human children? Not
They looked
wolf
human.
children?
Yeah.
They did, right?
That's not good. What if they're gonna eat them?
Yeah, I don't know either. Did they look like they were starving, or how healthy did the children look?
They look like they're terrified, but other than that, they seem like they're being fed.
Okay, good. And there's some lady praying to a statue, and there's a bunch of gold around it.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on in there. I didn't see anyone that looked particularly strong other than the one with the flute. I have to assume that that one is the one we're looking for. Seemed to be the leader. Um, they're all bunched up. If you could blast them with a fireball, they're all bunched up in an area.
I mean, I could do that.
Are you hurt? You look like you're in. You look like you're in the orange.
Yeah, I shouldn't be.
Yeah, we've had. Were you at the last session? I can't remember.
It wasn't, but I assume that you probably rested.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not orange. Oh, well, I shouldn't be orange. Oh, I can actually change that. Okay.
There we go.
There. Now I'm better. Okay.
Okay. So what do we think? There's a couple options. We could just drop a bomb on them. We could try and lure them out, or I could try and with try and talk to some of the one that's chained up and see what's happening.
You do recall, though, that chamber on the right had the large fissure in the roof. That
Mm-hmm.
is potentially another means of entry into the cave.
Okay. So there. But is there a way? There's no way to get out of it from the cave. It's how high up is it?
To get to the top of the cliff face from the outside here, if you were going to scale, it's about 100 feet up.
So inside the ceiling is like 100 feet up the fissure.
No, it's only 20 feet at the ceiling,
Okay.
but the fissure goes the rest of the distance.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a spot where it looks like if they were going to ambush us, they could easily cut our retreat off. And there doesn't. I didn't see any other exits, so it looks like it's one way in, one way out. Uh,
Okay. Why would
I,
the werewolves have a werewolf chained up?
yeah, I don't know. I want to talk to. I think if anything, I want to talk to that werewolf. But
It,
there's also
is
that
that
crazy
something you could
thing.
do by just being sneaky, or do we need to get rid of the wolves first?
I could try. They won't. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I could still be sneaky. But if some alarm goes off, I need you to step into that mouth there and shoot a big old fireball.
Okay, well, at least I can come up closer.
All right, just don't go past the jaw, because they're
Yeah,
standing right at the entrance. They'll see you.
okay. I'll
Uh,
move up closer, but like
yeah.
still hidden.
Oh, you'll be able to know if stuff goes down.
Okay.
Then you can pop in, and then Anton can do what he does.
Are they all like all the wolves are in one spot and they're not like mingled with the good guys? So if I did drop a fireball, I could just
As far as I can tell, no, they're all kind of in one room, and
okay.
there's nothing else there. The
Okay, good.
children are in a totally separate cavern.
That's helpful. All right.
All right, I want to
Except
try
for
and
the
figure out what's going on
child
here.
werewolf you saw at the back of the cave.
Oh yeah, there is a child werewolf that you may incinerate, so you know. I don't know how you feel about that, but
Um, a child werewolf?
I don't know much about werewolves, so all right, I'm
No, I
going in.
don't know either.
Be ready
I
if you
don't
hear
know.
some
Maybe I
ruckus.
can aim carefully.
All right, I'm gonna head back in.
All right,
made
let's
through
get
the
another stealth check as you go past
Yep.
the guards again.
Oh, good.
Hey guys, sorry I had to take a work call.
Oh, no worries, no worries. So their perception was even worse. They were lax on duty, so
Yeah, good. My stealth roll was bad, so that's good. All right, let's see if I can climb up this bad boy.
So Shadow's going in.
Nailed it. Yeah, I'm going back in to try and talk to the see what's going on. We have a plan, kind of.
You should have pretended to be answering the prayers of that lady praying. I am answering your prayers.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be okay. This is gonna be really bad for Shadow. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna go up to.
this
Yeah, she
is
looks
the
crazy.
lady who's praying.
I'm gonna go up to the cage with the behind the cage with the werewolf.
Okay.
Uh,
She's in
can
rough shape.
I reach into the cage? Like, is it a big cage, or can I reach in and like touch her?
You can.
I'm going to just get close to her head, and I'm going to say, "There's some water." I'm going to try and give her some water invisibly. See if I can give her a drink.
Okay, so you're invisible. You've
Yeah.
come up to the edge of the cage. How are you presenting water to her?
I just kind of want to try and pour it, like try and put it on the edge of her mouth.
Pour it from like an invisible
Yeah.
wineskin into her mouth, kind of.
Yeah.
All right. She's
See if
she is in rough shape and not super responsive. Responsive enough that she reflexively drinks the water when you pour it on her, but she doesn't really make a lot of moving other than that.
Can you speak?
I guess you need to, because you got somebody how many feet away here?
Yeah, not too far
20
away.
feet
Fine.
away. So
Yeah.
you're trying to have a quiet conversation with this now. What else is going? What other noise is going on in here? It's pretty quiet. So the werewolf, reflexively answers your question. She's spaced out to the point where this disembodied voice isn't freaking her out. She hears a voice. The voice asked her a question. She answered it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So again, remind me what the exact question was.
I just basically said, "Can you speak? Are you alive?"
Yes, is her simple answer.
I'm gonna whisper, "Is that lady keeping you prisoner?"
And that is too complex of a question for her to ponder and her able to give you the answer for.
Goodness.
Hmm.
That would involve her moving her head and fixing her gaze on
Okay.
something else.
What is
And
this? You
she's
said this
too
is
adamant.
is this guy over here like alive? This Halik person?
Yes, he's a human again, in rough shape, more like he's been beaten.
Okay. I'm gonna try and go behind his cage.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper and right to his ear and say, "Don't be alarmed. Are you okay?"
Who is this?
Shh. Don't be alarmed. It's that lady keeping you prisoner.
Um,
Yes or no?
no.
Is that lady evil?
Um, okay, from this guy's perspective, I have to think for a second. I have to think this through.
Is she the one beating you?
Um, no. No, Zulika is doing what she can for us, but she's following the orders of the pack leader.
Is she a werewolf?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna walk right here, and I'm gonna drop concentration on invisibility.
Okay. The crouching woman is startled by your sudden appearance, and she leaps up and grabs her weapon, but doesn't scream out in alarm. She just asks quietly, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I would ask you the same question. I came to investigate this cave. I see a bunch of children, prisoners. What is going on here?
She says, "You've wandered into the home of the pack of the children of Mother Night. And this is pack business. Under and she says under, at least as it has been under our current leadership."
Is your rule here?
Kirill is out with a hunting party now.
Oh, okay. So he's not here. The burgomaster of Kresk wants Kirill's head.
He's not the only
Is,
one.
is Kirill responsible for this?
Yes. Yes. Zulika explains that that Kirill has the pact abduct children and then has them fight to the death to determine the strongest, and then basically bites and converts that child into a werewolf, and this is how they grow their numbers. Um,
Wow.
However, Annika and Halik here are a different case. It's a case of pack discipline. Annika had snuck off and fell in love with a human from Valaki, this Halik, um, and was planning to run off and spend time, spend life together. And Kirill caught wind of this and is basically forcing Annika to kill Halik. And of course, she's refusing to do so. So he's starving her to death to the point of madness, where that when presented with with the option of killing Halik, that she won't think twice of it, and then will have to live with the fact that she killed her love. This is Kirill's discipline for Annika's misguided romance. He's basically
Kirill.
forcing her to kill her love.
Kirill sounds very evil. What about the other wolves in this cave? Are they loyal to Kirill? Or are there? You said there might be others that want his head.
She says he's the hunting party with him now represents the strength of the pack, and they are all loyal to Kirill. But of those who remain, it's split. There are many of us who would like to see a return to our former ways under our former leader Emil, Emil was her husband.
Oh, is what happened to this Emil? Is he still alive?
Well, Kirill challenged Emil for pack leadership, and Kirill had the support of Strahd, and is taking orders directly from Strahd now, which is something new that the pack is doing. They didn't used to do that. With Strahd's support, Kirill was able to oust Emil, and actually Emil was taken away by Strahd as a prisoner to some unknown place.
Do we know when the hunting party is returning?
It could be any time now. Sometime between now and the next 2 hours. Certainly, they should be back.
I will let you know that I have 2 other companions outside, and I believe this Kirill needs to be relieved of his leadership. His alliance with Strahd is clearly problematic. He's torturing children and causing the fight to the death.
Zulika says she can get word to her people here in the cave that if you wanted to ambush Kirill on his return, that she could have her operatives ready for you. I'll tell you of the werewolves that are not in this room. Basically, one of the guards at the front is with you. One of them is with Kirill. Skenis, who is an older member of the pack, he was the one playing the flute. He will side with Zulika. And then in the back of the cave, there's one Bianca, who is Kirill's mate, who will no doubt side with him, and another woman with the 10-year-old, who should side with Zulika. So the size of the hunting party too is it is Kirill and 6 other werewolves, with a number of wolves in tow.
What the one playing the flute with all the wolves? What side is he on?
He could be persuaded to stand against Kirill.
And the wolves as well?
He would probably have a hard time getting the wolves directly involved in attacking any werewolves.
Would they attack us?
He says he could probably. There are wolves that are with the hunting party that no doubt would be following Kirill's commands.
As I said, there are 3 of us, and one of them is very strong with magic, but against so many werewolves, it's not going to be easy. What do you suggest we do about the ones that are on Kirill's side? Should we Should we take them out before he returns?
I think what she's saying is that in this area here, you can count on Skenis to control all these wolves and keep them out of the fight. The only wolves you would have to worry about are the wolves that are coming back with
Okay,
the hunting
yeah, but
party.
she said like one of the 2 gate guards would be with Kirill,
Right.
so that the people that are going to side with Kirill, should we take them out before Kirill returns?
I see what you're saying.
And
That's
are they going to?
Yeah, that's Zulika can't answer that question for you. It's what you're proposing is dark even for a werewolf.
How are we going to set up an ambush if Kirill's loyal are
Right,
here?
right.
We're not just going to let us waltz into your cave.
Zulika, admits you make a solid tactical point. She says that what that means largely is taking out Bianca and Davanka.
Bianca and Davanka.
Davanka is one of the gate guards, or one of the at the mouth of the cave, and Bianca is sleeping in wolf form in her little den on the west side of the cave complex.
And how long will it take for you to get word to the others so the others don't attack us as well?
She's just got to go and deliver word now. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my companions. I think we're going to give you some time to spread the word.
Okay.
We'll come in and confront hopefully not have to kill the 2 that are on Earl, what's his name side. But it may come down to that. Kirill, it may come down to we have to eliminate those 2.
Now, Zulika wonders, is it okay to just capture them and maybe tie them up rather than kill them? They are her pack members, after all.
I mean, that would be perfectly fine. Do you think once there's a new pack leader, they could be convinced to follow?
They should fall in line.
Okay, then we can do that. And who is the next in line to be the pack leader? How does that work if we take out?
They don't. She doesn't exactly know. It depends on if who survives among the hunting party. Really, they would be someone in that vein would be the next to step up. And again, they're all Kirill loyalists. So if you were to kill all of them, it would leave the pack severely weakened without its big hunters. So Zulika says that she would assume leadership temporarily while she tries to track down where Strahd is holding her husband, and work on trying to get him freed.
That sounds good. I think you'll make a good temporary leader. We will ask that the children and the captives be freed. Do you have a problem with that?
She doesn't.
Okay. Where are these children from? Do you know?
Strahd actually lifts the veil of the mists so that the werewolves actually plunder other worlds that they by way of the mists will assault some random village somewhere out there among the plains, and abduct a child and take them back here.
We'll have to do something with them once they're free. We obviously can't take them back to their home. So we can't leave this place. But anything is better than here in these cages. All right, I'm going to go tell my friends. Expect within the next 20 to 30 minutes we will enter the cave and subdue the loyalists and prepare our trap for the hunting party.
So, just so you're clear, the 10-year-old werewolf that you've seen off sleeping in the cave, he was also at one point one of these children in cages. He won his particular round of Fight Club and was converted by Kirill into a werewolf and has since joined the pack. But he is 10 years old, and he is practically the same as these children in the cages. Just he's kind of taken in with his. I mean, he is still a kid, and these are the only adults he has available to him to, offer him any kind of shelter and food and things like that. So he's, I don't know if Stockholm syndrome is quite the right term to use, but you get the idea. Do you have any concern about having Kellen released, or is it already too late for him because he's a werewolf now?
I don't know. That's a good question. What do you think?
And Anton and Elena, don't be shy about jumping in and sharing your thoughts on this conversation. We can assume that that everybody's together discussing these ideas.
Yeah, I'm heading back out
Okay.
now. All right, guys. Okay, so you all know what happened, but what do you think? I think we have a good plan.
Yeah, is there any way we can, while the rest of the pack is away, we can free these children also?
I mean, yes, freeing the children is easy.
It says, well, while Bianca and Devanka are still up, they won't tolerate the children being set free. And then there's the case of you might want to be ambushing Kirill as he returns to the den, and having the kids right there might be more detrimental than helpful. They might be safer back in the cave.
Yeah, I think we should leave them everything as it is until I think our first goal should be to subdue but not kill the two loyalists, and then set up our
Okay.
trap.
All right.
So remember, Anton, do not kill them, just subdue them.
I'll try.
Matt.
So which one of these guards was Devanka? Is that the one we want to?
Right. She is the loyalist.
Okay. So the one on the right, that's the one. The one on the left should have been. Hopefully, was informed of our plans. It should take no action, but we'll see what happens.
Right.
All right. So she's up on a ridge. So we may be able to take her out from a distance unless she runs down, and then Anton can bop her on the head.
Is there something that could draw her out? I could make a sound like, I don't know, like someone yelling for help, or the sound of an enemy, something that might draw her out.
I can draw her out. I'm invisible. I can draw her out if you want. Is that what you want? I can make
It
all
just
kinds
might
of
be
noises.
easier because we're not supposed to kill her. So I don't want to just like chuck fire at her. But if we can get her out and then maybe you can sneak up behind her, or Anton can sneak up behind her and like grapple her and tie her up.
Okay.
I think Anton can knock her unconscious easily enough.
Just
I'll just smack her in the head.
bonk on the head.
All right. Well, let's get this one will be easier because it's right at the entrance. The other one is way back in
Yeah.
the cave. So, all right, let's get this. Let's do this. I'm gonna walk like right up to the middle here. And
Okay.
I'm gonna take a rock and I'm gonna throw it right at Devanka.
Okay. Make a ranged weapon attack with advantage because she doesn't see the attack coming.
Okay, let's see. So it's just an improvised weapon, so it's just plus dex, I think. With advantage.
All right, you
Oh,
hit
yeah,
her with a
dex
rock.
Say, Devanka.
And you say that, okay. She
Come quickly.
okay. She immediately retreats back a step, and there's a let me come back to the entrance here. So there's a bell hanging on the wall with the little pull string, and she grabs it. And she question. Okay.
Maybe we can draw the other one out too.
Right.
Yeah, they'll come down.
So it's like some kind of alarm, and she again doesn't see anything, so she's peering around. Something just hit her, and she hasn't sounded the alarm yet, but she's got her hand on it. And Asiana, who's the younger of the two, steps back and urges Devanka to go forward. She says she'll man the bell, but perhaps Devanka should step forward and check it out. And that's when Devanka does inch forward down off of the ledge and starts inching her way forward.
All right. Looks like she's about to. Anton, when she gets in your view, clobber her.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
really,
Yeah, so
once she gets here, she can see Anton, and she levels her spear and screams and says, "Who are you? Come out right now!"
I just charge her.
All right, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Elena, you get the first action.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast command.
Okay.
So that's wisdom 15. And I want to command her to grovel.
All right, so she falls prone, right? Among other things.
She falls prone and ends her turn.
All right.
So
Anton.
now she's on the ground.
So I'm not supposed to kill her, right? I'm just gonna guess.
Hit her with the
Rush
flat
up.
of your blade.
Yeah, just try to knock her out, or maybe choke her out until she passes out without hurting her. Like a WWE move.
Got it.
I'll even roll for that.
You can roll it as a weapon attack. All right. So there's what's the armor class?
Is there advantage because she's prone?
Yes. Yeah. Armor class 11.
I guess Great Weapon Master wouldn't apply to this, right?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Because I wasn't raging either. I just forgot to unclick those things.
Oh. So rage shouldn't have applied.
No, it's just well, if I don't know, I'm not supposed to cause her any damage, so I guess it's just a 21 to hit.
Right, no, but the hit point damage is always kind of a little abstract. I'm gonna deal her 21 hit points of damage, but in game you didn't cause any injuries or anything to her. You're using your weapon to subdue her, and that could even be just wrestling her down to the ground. But the hit points damage just gives us the mechanic to show hit points always represents your will to fight, not necessarily how much physical damage you've taken.
Got it.
All right, and then we go to Invisible Shadow at the edge of the cave mouth.
All right. Can you do non-lethal damage with ranged weapons?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna non-lethally shoot her with my gun. Don't know how that works, but let's see. So the first attack is at advantage because I'm invisible. Wait, she's prone, so doesn't that? Is there a thing with shooting at prone targets?
Right. The creature has the disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if you're within 5 feet of it. Otherwise, it has disadvantage.
Okay, so my first attack will just cancel out and be normal.
And what we'll call the non-lethal damage is that you're actually shooting the ground right next to her as a warning shot to say, like, don't move. So that's how we'll cinematically explain non-lethal ranged damage.
14 piercing.
All right.
The second shot will be a disadvantage. Let's see. Oh, still 24.
Right.
For 14 more. Wow.
Okay, she squirms left, and the ground gets blasted out. She goes right as a consequence, and the ground blasts again. She's quickly running out of options with the big barbarian bearing down on her and the sniper covering her attempts to move. That is when she there's nothing restraining her, so she'll stand up, use half her movement. She'll disengage, and she'll use the other 15 feet of movement she has to get away. 1, 2, 3. She's just trying to get the hell out of there. And she's looking to her companion, Asiana, to ring the bell. and signal everyone else. And that is when Asiana, who had been given word of your attack, is not ringing the bell and not causing a general alarm. She doesn't throw her spear or anything at Devanka, but just looks defiantly at her. What you don't know is that there's no love lost between Asiana and Devanka. Elena.
Okay. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna pop around the corner. Alright, so we're still trying to subdue her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looks like she's pretty hurt, so she's almost subdued.
Okay. Then you can't do non-lethal magic damage, right?
I think the
Can
spirit,
you?
the spirit of non-lethal damage, and I might be wrong about this, so feel free to look it up later. I'll try to remember to look it up, but I really believe the spirit of non-lethal damage is that as far as a rule, you get just to declare anything you do as non-lethal damage.
Yeah, I think that's you're thinking 3.5. That doesn't really exist in 5e.
Right?
Technically, it's supposed to be a melee attack. Is the only way you can do non-lethal damage.
Is that how it's supposed to go?
That's rules as written. Yeah.
Okay.
So spell and ranged attacks technically can't do non-lethal damage.
Got it. I mean, it makes sense.
So do you only get one attack? Because I think I had two, but I only used one for some reason. I probably just derped.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I mean, let's give you that second attack as she's scrambling away.
Alright, cool. So last one we gave me that, but technically I haven't raged, so
All right.
I guess
That is enough that you have wrestled her into subduction.
Okay.
All right, let's tie her up, and we'll bring her to the back part. But we still have one more to take care of.
Yeah, where is the other one?
Up around
Bianca
here.
is back here, right?
Yeah, I'll show you guys. Follow me. Don't mind the large pack of wolves that we're about to cross.
Right.
Oh my goodness, yeah, there's a lot of wolves.
Where do you want to? Devanka is restrained. Where do you want? Do you want to just leave her with Asiana at the front?
Oh no, let's bring her. I wanted to put her back up here.
so the wolves are chill, huh?
The wolves are chill. Skennis is just playing his flute.
Okay, so we're about to get to the point where the one is going to see us. Bianca, which one are we going for? Bianca. Oh, okay.
Bianca.
Oh, there she is. Over there. She's sleeping, right?
Right, she is sleeping.
Oh, she's asleep.
I wonder if we can. I mean, it should be easy to subdue her for Anton if she's asleep.
Yeah, can we? If she's asleep, can we just grab her?
Now,
I
Devanka is not muffled in any way.
No.
I mean, she's unconscious.
No, because she wasn't technically never reduced to unconsciousness through her hit point damage. She was subdued.
Oh.
So I corrected and put her at 1 hit point.
So knock her out.
Okay.
Bonk.
Yeah.
She's
All
supposed to be a 0. Go to sleep.
Okay. Now she's knocked out.
Okay. She's not dying. She's stable, but at 0.
Right.
Okay. Anton, I think you can.
Yeah, I think Anton
sneak
should
up
just
on her.
grab her while she's sleeping.
Yeah.
All right. I guess.
Make a
I mean,
stealth check.
I'm stronger than her too, so I can just probably force, tie her up pretty much.
You
Put
want to?
something in your mouth, gag her, and then tie her up.
All right. Well, let's make a stealth check about your approach. There's a lot of little bones on the floor here, so it makes going around. So let's see what how perceptive she was feeling. Oh, lucky. Okay.
Wow, I swore I was gonna miss that.
Right. No, she was lost in dreamland, and even though your footfalls made some crunching sounds, it didn't wake her up.
And now, acrobatics to tie her up, or how does it work?
So I guess this is a grapple and restrain, but the restrain part is the mechanics. It's hard to make it work. You can certainly grapple her if you wanted to try to grapple her. That just reduces her movement to 0, though.
How about you just take your sword there and whack her upside the head?
Yeah, I'm just gonna whack her on the head.
I mean, she get advantage on your attacks 'cause she's
Right.
so you should be able to. You should be able to almost take her out completely. One round. She's great weapon master too. You should smack her real hard.
All right, cool.
So that is a total of 31 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. She awakes.
Bad headache.
Right. And she is again in wolf form, and we can go to Elena first in this action. Anton has gotten his surprise attack off on the sleeping wolf, and it is now jumped up and responding, and you get to act.
Okay. Non-lethal. What can I do? What
You have
can
any
I
melee
do?
weapons?
I have daggers.
Well, you don't have to worry about the non-lethal, I guess, because if she falls into unconsciousness, you just stabilize her. So
Yeah, unless you
That's
do too much
true.
damage. Just don't outright kill her.
yeah, just don't do
I'll
like
just
60 points of damage to her at one time.
Okay.
That's all.
I will fire bolt her.
All right.
Now, is she restrained? Do I have any sort of advantage? Or is she
No, because Anton just hit her
okay.
with his weapon.
Okay. Boo.
But you get it. Wait. I guess. No. All right. Yeah. So that's a miss, unfortunately. And then
Yeah.
we come back to Anton can take another strike here.
Knock her out, Anton.
Oof.
That first one was bad. But the second one you critted on. That's nice.
All right. So 25. Yeah. All right. Bianca goes down. And again, now she's in wolf form. When you knock her out, she reverts to human form.
All right, tie her up too.
Yep. And gag.
We'll carry them both up to here. We can put them in a cage for now. Oh, so Likia, what should we do with Annika? She looks hurt. She's safe now. Should we free her? Annika,
Let me adjust Annika's hit points because she really shouldn't be at full hit points. We'll put her at like 4 hit points. She's fucked up.
I think we can release this Halik and Annika and put these two in the cages instead. For now.
Tavanka and Bianca, both in cages.
Okay. With gags in, so they can't
All right.
if they happen to wake up.
Halik is from Valaki,
Yeah.
and he says that there is an orphanage in Valaki that perhaps the children could be taken there.
Oh yeah, we've been to that orphanage. Yeah, there was a demon in that orphanage.
But there's not anymore.
Not anymore. What are the odds of there being two demons in the same orphanage? Very small. That sounds like a good idea. We definitely have to do something with these children.
Yeah.
I think for now they're safest here until we eliminate the rest of the werewolves. What about Halik? Do you have any abilities?
Halik is a commoner.
Okay. What about Annika? If we were to restore her to health?
She is severely malnourished. She has been starved over a course of days. Zulika has been sneaking scraps to her against Kirill's wishes.
Okay, so she's not
But
gonna
her, yeah, she's not going to be in fighting condition anytime soon.
Okay. Well, you guys stay back here with the children then. What about you, Zulika? What is your role in this going to be?
She says she'll help.
Excellent. So we have. Who else do we have? What about these two? Okay, let's just explore this cave and see what we have. Okay. So we
So
got
let me tell you a
Kellen and
little
West
bit
Nika.
about
Are these the kids?
Yeah, but I want to stop at this cave that you were just at
Okay.
first because there is stuff in there. At the back end of this cave hangs a curtain made of human skin. On the western wall of the cave is an iron-banded chest. It is locked.
Oh, I want to look in there. All right.
The chest.
And then this
Check it.
this curtain made of human flesh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Is there any traps on this chest?
I'm going to go ahead and remove the dynamic light layer on the curtain so you can see what's behind it.
What do you
Go
see?
check it out.
Where
ready for-
the you said might be like another entrance or something?
That was the crevice
The crack.
in the roof of the cave up here toward the front that I'm thinking.
Oh, back there. Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's represented by the dotted line on the floor. That's the
Okay.
crack in the ceiling.
Anton's going in.
All right, so there are a set of stairs that work their way up, up, up.
I wonder if that's a back entrance.
There's nothing here.
I will show you what there is, because I gotta move you.
Oh yeah, there's the chest.
All right. So you come to a wall that you can see. This is some kind of secret door built into the wall, and that when you push it open, it reveals a ring of stone beyond. There's a 20-foot diameter ring of stones dominating the rocky ledge on the mountainside. Within the ring, you see spattered blood and small gnawed bones Lying on the ground outside the circle are several spears stained with dried blood. This is apparently where the Kitty Fight Club happens.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's what you see up there. Here, I'll move you over here
Okay.
to Elena.
There's nothing special about the weapons
No.
or anything like that.
No.
I guess I'll go back.
Okay.
So do we need a plan of like the best place to be? Like how can,
Yeah,
is it Zulenka? Maybe she can
yeah.
help us with like tactics.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out first how many people we have on our side.
Yeah.
Then we could, because I feel like we have a couple of options. We could meet them right at the opening. We could set up here, or we could set up like back here.
Well, for
Do
their
they have?
part, when Sensia and Skenis won't fight, they'll abstain from the fighting. But Zulika is definitely in on the fight, and what Asiana is as well.
Okay. I assume I didn't get. I assume I couldn't open this chest. Like a
Yeah.
shitty 8 roll.
So 8 with the thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, you don't get it open.
All right. Let's come back to that. Okay. So Scannis is not going to fight. Okay. Asiana will. So we have basically 2 werewolves on our side.
Yeah.
And
The
then
3 of
these.
you and 2 werewolves versus 6 werewolves or 7 werewolves.
All right. So the children werewolves.
Yeah.
We should probably put everyone that's vulnerable back in this area back here, because that's an easy place to defend.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need a good spot where Elena can stand and shoot fireballs. That's really the most important thing.
Yeah. We need to know where they're gonna come in
Well,
so
obviously
that when they're all in the doorway, I
yeah.
can just
I mean, if you
shoot
stand right
that.
where I'm standing, you can see the doorway. And the range on fireballs, what, 120 feet?
150 feet.
150 feet? Oh, you can reach all the way to the doorway from where I'm
Yeah.
standing.
Where are you?
Here. Oh, I'm on measure, so I can't ping myself.
I don't see you. There you are. Okay.
So this ledge looks like it's a good place, because you can see the door. I mean, Anton could stand right at the top of the steps here, and they'd have to funnel. They could only get 2 at a time. Could only get up the steps, really. And then the werewolves could protect the back in case any of them go across the water, or they could just stand down there.
I'm gonna guard these stairs.
So time is definitely of the essence here. You don't know how much longer you have before the hunting party should be returning. Oops, let me remove all the turns.
All right. Any other suggestions? That's my suggestion, but anyone else?
Take the lead.
Asiana, can you guard over here in case they decide to come from across the water?
Oh wait, where should I guard?
Right at the top of right at the top of the steps, because that's where they're gonna have to come.
Perhaps the idea would be to surround them. Maybe Asiana should take her normal guard post, wait for the hunting party to enter the cave, and then if you guys were hiding around the outside, you could storm in behind them.
But the only problem is that then they have easier access to this area up here where all the prisoners are. If they flee.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Shadow wants to protect this area, so I think Shadow wants to be between them and the kids.
I see. You want to take a stand further back inside the cave.
Yeah. So we could either take a stand at the mouth of the cave, or we could take a stand back here. Seems to be the best two spots. What do you guys think?
Zulika and Asiana will defer to your judgment.
I think the setup where we funnel them up the stairs to Anton is a good setup because they can't surround us
I'll have the higher
unless
ground.
unless they go through the water. That's why one of them someone should guard up here by the water. I think one of the werewolves should position by the water to warn us if someone's coming that way.
Asiana says she can do that.
Okay.
Where would you like Zulika?
Well, actually, I think Asiana's idea of being on guard is a good one. So they don't immediately think something's wrong.
Okay.
I think Zulikia would be better to guard there.
Okay.
Yeah, because Asiana can stand there. They won't know anything's wrong right away, at least.
Right.
Right.
And then when they get into range, you can fireball.
Okay.
And I'll be hiding behind some rocks, and I'll pop out and shoot them.
Oh wow. Okay. 150 feet is far.
Yeah, that's far. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Okay, Anton. Everyone's in position. I think we just wait.
All right, and you don't have to wait long before the hunting party makes its return. You can see them on the map now, I think. If you want to move your tokens just a little bit to be able to see them, by all means, go ahead and do so. They're right at the front of the cave. So Asiana calls back and says, "They're here, and so they begin moving into the cave, and Kirill immediately calls out to Asiana and asks where Devanka is, and how come she's the only one on duty."
Shadow says, "Fireball, fireball."
Yeah. I'm gonna, while they're still all clustered together,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a fireball.
Okay, let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
All right, is everybody rolled?
I don't see. Is Anton in there?
There's
Oh, yeah,
Anton,
everyone's
right?
rolled.
I see Anton and Elena and Shadow. Okay. Now, it is a surprise round, so these wolves are not going to act on the opening round. Shadow, you get the first surprise round action.
Alright, so I'm gonna pop up next to Anton here. Okay. How far away are these guys right now? That's the closest one, 80 feet. All right, I'm gonna shoot my lightning launcher at that closest one. Yeah, it has 90-foot range. Okay. First attack.
And
Hit?
this is
17?
at Kirill?
No, the first one I can see. I can't. I'm on measure. This one here.
Okay. So 17 definitely hits.
Okay, so it's 8 plus 1d6. So 11 lightning damage. Second attack. 20. For 8 more lightning damage. So 19 lightning damage on that one. Total. And then I'm gonna
So that was 11 and how much? 8?
11 and 8. Yeah, so
11
19
and 8.
total on that one.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move back around the corner here.
All right. Now, Asiana, for her part, is turning around and retreating. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets up behind the big man. And then we come to Miss Fireball.
Oh yeah.
All right. I think I can get everybody. Should I take out the template or?
I think this is a 20-foot circle here that I'm roughly doing. I think you can
Yeah.
get everybody.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll
call it
drop
everybody.
it right in the middle of everybody.
Right.
Uh, 31 damage. Dex 15.
All right. So starting with Kirill. Let's see. Dex 15. Kirill fails his. I'm just getting my there we go. Okay. All right. So Kirill failed his. That is 31 points of fire damage.
Yep.
All right. Now we go to his 6 werewolf buddies. 1, 2, made it. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow,
So
they're rolling terrible.
So the second one made it, so he takes his 15 points of damage. But everybody else takes 31.
Okay.
I'm still got to do the wolves too.
Oh. Okay. Where's Kirill?
Kirill is the one at the top of the formation.
Okay.
All right, now the wolves, for their point, let me think about this. They only have 11 hit points. So if they all make their saving throws, they all still take 15, so they all die.
A fireball is such a great spell at this level. It's
Okay. And then I will quicken. I'll spend 2 sorcery points and quicken a firebolt at Kirill. Oh, boo. What's with that? Okay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my thing that I always forget that I can use. It's called Favored by the Gods. It's a divine soul sorcerer thing.
Yeah.
Once per short rest, if I fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I can add 2d4.
Oh.
So I'm gonna add 2d4 to that attack roll.
Oh, so
Okay,
it's
this is
16.
16.
Yeah, that hits. And so that's 11 fire damage to Kirill?
Yep.
All right. With a quickened firebolt. All right. I guess I can start deleting these wolves off of the initiative order. And we're still in a surprise round, so these werewolves don't get to act. Then we go to Anton.
I don't see anybody, so I'm gonna move over here. Where are they? South of us or?
South, yeah.
Yeah, they're down by the cave entrance.
Oh, there they are.
Can I use my movement to take some cover
Very good.
just at the end of my turn?
So I'm gonna throw 2 javelins and then move back to where I was.
Okay, now the javelin range, I think, is 30 feet, so those would be a disadvantage from that range.
Okay. I have 40 speed, so how far can I go before I can go back to where I was?
20.
But like each square is 10.
Right?
Alright.
You figure you can come out this far before you have to turn around and go back.
All right, cool. I'll just throw them at disadvantage.
Oh wait, your movement is 30. I did that wrong. Wait, yeah, no, you can only come out about this far before you have to turn back.
My speed is 40.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll just throw at disadvantage. Screw it.
Barbarians are fast.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, still good throws.
Yep, still good throws. 2 good javelin hits for 15 damage. Okay, now this is piercing damage, and he has these aren't silvered javelins, so he's going to take half damage, 4 and 3 for 7 points. Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna frenzy rage
Okay.
because it lasts a minute. So, right? I can wait till next turn. I mean, I can use it next turn.
Yeah.
Zalika holds her action. She has a spear readied for the first thing that appears in her line of sight while she's guarding this overlook here. And then we go to round 2 in Shadow.
Okay, that was a good first round.
Yeah, that was an excellent opening volley.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek out again. 5, 10. Okay, I see some guys. Let's. How far away are they? 90. Okay, so I'm gonna lightning launcher on the closest one again.
Okay.
First 10.
That's definitely a hit.
For 5 plus 1d6.
9.
So 9. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that was only 80. Oh no, I'm measuring from the time. 95 feet. Okay, I need to move one step closer. And now I'm gonna shoot at this one for my second attack
There's definitely a hit.
for 9 lightning. Let's see, I moved 5, 10, 15. Okay, I can get back to where I was. So I'm gonna go back around the corner. Alright, that's my turn.
All right, this werewolf down here, the first time he's getting to react after this massive fireball erupts right in the mouth of their home. Asiana took off, which betrays her involvement in whatever the hell is going on. All of the action is coming from the left side, and that is where they pursue. So this werewolf comes charging at you. And he dashes, and he's only able to get that far. No, it would be there. Okay. So this one follows suit. And then their fearless leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he was able to get there. Okay. All right, Asiana is going to throw her spear at Kirill. And she hits for 6 points of damage.
Good job.
All right, Elena.
Okay, I can't actually see where anybody is. So I'll come back around. Okay, so there's 4 guys. Is that all that's left?
Nope, there are still 2
Right.
more werewolves in the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Oh, they're there. Okay. They just haven't done it. All right, I'll just drop another fireball on these 4. since
Okay.
they're nice and close together.
All right, so Kirill with his saving throw first. He failed it. Then the
37.
werewolves with their saving throws.
That was a good roll.
That's a good roll.
All right, so this one in the middle here made his saving throw. Everybody else failed. So 37 points of damage to Kirill. 37 points of damage to this guy in the back. 37
dying.
points of damage to this guy. And then 18 points of damage to this fella.
Well, this plan's going really well so far.
All right, it's going exceptionally well.
And I will take cover again.
Anton.
Anton, already in a frenzied rage, is gonna run down and finish them off with his silvered greatsword.
All right. There is a hit for 19 points of damage.
That's a hit, really? 8?
8? Oh, I'm sorry. I registered it mentally as a 13. No, an 8 does not hit.
Well, you rolled terrible on those.
But 13 does hit. So 25 points of damage on the second hit.
Does that kill it?
It does.
And then my third attack as a frenzy, I'm gonna hit this other guy.
And 10 doesn't cut the musket.
Yes,
No,
yes.
Oh,
yeah.
advantage on it?
Yep.
Attack recklessly.
Yeah.
Oh, reckless, right. Okay, so yeah, so that definitely hits for 19. Another one bites the dust.
Then I move back up here.
You guys are making this the most anticlimactic fight ever.
Yeah, those fireballs are just
Right,
so powerful.
right. Zulika standing by. You guys got this under control. This werewolf can see that Kirill has been felled, as well as the rest of his comrades. He can see he's the last one standing alive, and he raises his hands in surrender.
Right. That's right.
So congratulations. Let me tally the massive amount of XP you're going to get for this. So Kirill was 700. The werewolves were 700 each. So that's a lot of 700s. The wolves were, I think, 50 each. Yes, okay, so 700 for each of the wolves. And let's not forget that we're going to count Devanka and Bianca as 2 of the werewolves here. So that's 9 werewolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wolves. I'm going to have to open up a spreadsheet. Alright. Let's see. We're going to do equals 9 times 700 and equals 8 times 50. That's 400. I can do that one. 400. That's 6,700 divided by 7. Why don't we call it 1,000 each? We'll just round up 1,000 XP each for everything you've done here in the Werewolf Den.
Cool.
You now have the head of Kirill if you so want it.
Yeah, I think we need to do that. So slice it
Yep.
off.
It's a little crispy.
Oh, so I guess that went well. That one that surrendered, he's not going to try and be the new
Yeah,
clan
where'd you
leader,
get
is
him?
he?
He very well might be. He is one of the hunters left alive.
I don't want anyone loyal to the other one to be the leader. What do we do with him? What do you suggest? Zulikia?
He, for his part, he explains that he is loyal to the strength, and that is all. Whoever the next leader is, if they're a strong leader, he'll be loyal to him.
Will you accept Zulikia as your temporary leader?
Until Emil returns, yes.
I believe that is the plan, yes, her husband. Okay.
If Emil is still
Then we will-
alive, that is.
Then we will allow you to live for now. I guess we should search the body of the leader guy, see if he has anything on him. He is in with Strahd.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one was the leader. There's so many.
So he's got a key around his neck.
Oh, definitely take. Oh, I wonder if that opens the chest. I'll take that for sure.
Right?
I guess we just collectively search all the bodies. Do they have
Right.
anything?
They were hunting in werewolf form, and so they didn't have much in the way of equipment. The key does open that chest in
Yeah.
what was Kirill's cave at the back, though, and
Yeah, I
there
figured.
are a few items inside.
All right. Loot. Woohoo.
So inside the chest is a potion of hill giant strength.
Potion of Hilt Giant Strength. Okay.
Yes, as
Ooh,
well as
cool.
50 gold pieces,
50 gold pieces. Okay.
a wolf's tooth,
Wolf's tooth.
a
Okay.
shrunken head,
That's weird. Okay.
and a toy werewolf with "Is no fun, is no Blinsky" written on its tag.
Oh, it's from that toy maker.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, I'll take all that stuff. A shrunken head. That's weird. Does it look like an
Fucking
actual like
head.
head? Like is this an organic being? Like
Yeah.
what is it a human head?
Sure.
What the heck is going? Elena, have you seen anything like this before? What is this?
Have I ever seen anything like that before? Can you do an Arcana check?
Sure. Or a history check.
Oh, I can do an Arcana too.
Arcana's better. Both.
Yeah, various primitive
Oh, that's-
cultures particularly make practice of shrunken heads.
I don't know. Is this an ingredient in a spell or something? What is? Where is a necklace?
No, just something creepy.
Is it like embalmed or is it rotting?
Embalmed.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep this.
Can we get the kids out?
Oh yeah, I think we could. So I think our plan is to take them to the orphanage.
Right now it is dark out.
Yeah, we
at
should
this
probably
point.
rest in the cave tonight.
Okay.
Probably rest here and head out tomorrow with the kids. But we can let them out of the cave. Is it safe to let them out with the wolves
Yes.
around?
Yeah, the wolves are trained effectively. They
Okay.
follow the commands of the people in charge.
I'll let all the kids out. And anyone want any crackers and wine? That's all I really have on me.
Now, Halik, for his part, says if you're taking these children to Valaki, that's his home. He works for Lady Fiona Wachter as a butler in her house, and he's eager to get back to civilization.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think we must. We're gonna have to head back there we have all these children.
Yeah.
So you're more than you can tag along for sure. What about Annika? Aren't you two an item or something?
Now, what I'm trying to decide here on the fly is, did Halik know Annika was a werewolf? And was he okay with the fact that she was a werewolf, or was she keeping that from him? And so he found out she was a werewolf basically when this other guy showed up and kidnapped him to take to this cave to be, to be eaten. So I'm trying to ascertain Halik's disposition. Is he looking at Annika and being like, "Fuck you, lady," or is he like, "My love," And I think I'll opt more for the tragic. He didn't know she was a werewolf all of a sudden until some brute showed up and abducted him to this cave to be fed to her. So he's absolutely disgusted by Annika and wants nothing to do with her.
Oh, you're gonna poor Annika. Let's see how Annika feels about this.
Oh, so
We get
sad.
into a talk show. Annika, how do you feel about what Halik just said to you?
Cash me outside, bitch. You are the father. Oh no.
Alright, I assume
Whose kids
Anakin
are
will probably
these?
stay here. Okay, what about all this treasure around the statue? What's her name? Where'd she go?
Yeah, Zulika says that that is the pack's offerings to Mother Night, and you would be
Mother
wise not
Knight?
to disturb it.
Okay, who's Mother Knight?
Our goddess.
Okay. Well, I don't really have. It's just. Is it just gold, or what is what is there?
Let me see.
If it's just gold shadows, like whatever. We have plenty of gold right now.
So, the treasure piled around the base of the Mother Night statue includes 4,500 copper pieces, 900 silver pieces, 250 gold pieces, 30 gemstones, and actually 37 gemstones, 12 pieces of plain gold jewelry, and a finely wrought gold cloak pin inlaid with shards of jet, an ivory drinking horn, and an ornate electrum censer.
Oh, a drinking horn. Sure, I can't have just one thing from the treasure. No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Is it safe to rest here tonight? Are we expecting any more werewolves, or is this the whole pack? Is everything?
No, this is everybody. At this point, Kirill's reign is ended, and it should be safe to rest the night. Of course, Devanka and Bianca are, and that one werewolf who survived are, we'll say,
Oh yeah, we have to.
Scannis and his
Hopefully they'll be
wolves go back up front.
Hopefully they'll be okay with the new leadership, or
Right.
I'll let you deal with that. We'll leave them in the cage for now.
So, do you want Devanka, Bianca, and this other one to remain tied up while you stay here? Or are you okay with them being freed now that
Whatever. What's her name thinks? Zulikia. If she thinks
Yeah.
it's okay for them to be free, then that's fine.
Yeah, Zulika says she doesn't think there's an immediate threat. So thinks it's better to maybe start trying to earn some goodwill with them. The difficult part is over. Now the pack just has to get together and start to heal at this time. So that's what she's focusing on. All right, so long rest for everybody, and we can go out with sunrise the next morning.
Oh, right. Children, do you know how to listen? Because the woods are dangerous. I need you all to stay close.
So yeah, you've got 8 kids in tow. It's going to slow you down even a little bit more, assuming that you take.
Should we go?
I'm sorry.
Should we stop at Kresk first, or should we just take the kids right back?
Why don't you guys talk about exactly what you want to do while I refill my cup?
I guess we probably should take the kids back, but that's just a longer. Then we have to come all the way back to Kresk again. Unless there's a place they could stay in Kresk. I don't know if we know anything about the Abbey.
I have no idea.
All right. Well, at least we know about the orphanage, so I guess we should probably go to Blackie, and then we'll just head back. Then we'll just go back to Kresk. How far is it? Let's see. That's 1 mile. That's another mile. 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles. So it's about 6 miles. So it'll be a
Okay.
12-mile round trip.
Okay, yeah, we should probably do that.
All right.
Okay, so, any stops? Any thoughts on exactly how you guys wanted to go?
No, we're just gonna go straight back to Vallaki first.
All right. So it takes you a good 2 hours to get the kids back to the road, going by the most direct route.
Uh-oh, we got
Oh,
a random
yeah.
encounter.
Well, with a bunch of kids in tow, that could be tough. So in the middle of the woods, let's see, what's result 10 on this random encounter thing? We are during the day, so number 10. Okay, fortunately nothing bad. Just you guys already found Treebane, right?
Yeah.
Right. So just a hidden bundle, it says. Let me read the official. Just a hidden bundle of common clothes size for a human adult. So you might have come across a stash of clothes for a were creature or something. But no creature encounter, so that's good. And now we're back on the road again, and able to set out. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Did you want to go by the southern or northern route here?
We'll do the southern road again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 3 random encounters. Let's go 1, 2, 3. All clear up to the Luna River Crossroads here on the outskirts of Vallaki. We'll do one more check for the last half hour and smooth sailing back into Vallaki with your human refugee cargo in tow.
All right, to the orphanage, and we can also go to the church to check on Irina.
Yeah.
Right. Today is the day of the festival.
Oh, we made it just in time.
Right.
Excellent.
So, so you arrive back in Vallaki here at the western gate, and the orphanage is on this side of town. And with these 8 children in tow, you certainly are giving a lot of additional work for Mistress Claudia, who runs the orphanage. She says it's going to be hard to feed and clothe them all, and she point out just flat out propositions you. She says you didn't happen to find any treasure along with these starving orphans, did you?
I'll give her 50 gold pieces.
She
This
said
should buy food and clothing for quite a while.
she's very thankful, but doesn't think twice about taking the money. She's gonna need it, so she does. 50 gold pieces. Thank you very much.
Yes. We'll be back to check on these.
All right.
Let us know if any more demons happen.
So far so good on the demon front.
That's good. Are you excited for the festival? I'm excited.
Oh, thrilled, she says sarcastically.
Oh, it's going to be the best festival yet, I hear.
Just like every other one.
Well, we'll see you there, I'm sure, since it's mandatory.
Right. We'll be
And
there.
the children will be there? Yes.
Yep. They're required.
All right. All right. Let's head back to the church then.
All right. And Irina is still there with Father Lucian.
Hello. How's it been going, Irina?
It has been quiet and peaceful.
Good. Yeah, not with us, so I'm glad you stayed here, because yeah, we've had some run-ins.
Yeah, she thinks the decision to come to Vallaki was the right one. That she feels like she's blending in here, and she feels that maybe the threats from her past may have finally lifted.
What do you know of Kresk? Have you been to Kresk before?
She supposedly has a cousin who lives there, but she doesn't know much of it. She knows that it operates as a bit of a commune more than a village. But she's never been there.
Yes, they're not very welcoming of outsiders.
They tend to like to keep to themselves. She understands it.
Is there anything we need to buy while we're here in town? Let's see, how are we doing on potions? We have a lot of crap in our treasury. Oh, we have 460 gold, 350 silver, 70 gold, 210. We have a lot of gold. Let's buy some. Where's the potion shop?
The apothecary is right up here on the eastern side of town.
All right, let's go there. Oh yeah, we gave away the cursed 3,500 gold pieces. We don't have that anymore. No, we do. Gave away 1,500. The 3,500 is still back in the tomb.
Did you take the head from the tower?
We did. I have the head in a bag.
You
Yeah.
still have the head, right? Okay.
Yeah. Its head's gonna do something. I know it.
And did you ever? You didn't really talk to Buster much on the second floor, did you?
Buster.
Yeah.
Buster?
Right. Exactly.
I don't think we-
Who's Buster? Right.
I think we kind of bypassed the second floor.
I think you did.
Yeah, because it didn't look sturdy, so we just kind of moved
Right.
on.
Right.
All right. All right. Where's the store listing? Let's see. Too many handouts. It's shops and businesses. Which one was it?
Stefanovich and Sons Apothecary.
Here we go. Okay. Wonder Tonic, Miracle Milk, Angelic Extract, 3,000 gold pieces. Let's buy.
How many potions? Where's our inventory? Alright.
I think we're running low on potions of healing.
Yeah.
We have one Mother's Milk, which is a greater healing potion. No, wait, that's Miracle Milk. We don't know what the Mother's Milk does. uh, let's see. We have 2 healers kits. Yeah, I think we've used most of our potions. We have a crap ton of Alchemist Fire.
Yeah, we should probably get some potions.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. 400, so 65. 5, 6. Alright, I want to buy six Wonder Tonics.
All right.
That's 360 and 30, so 390 gold pieces.
What do those do?
That's a potion of healing, basically.
Right.
So I'll bring this down to 70 gold.
Do they have greater potions of healing?
They do. They're more expensive.
Yeah, that's the miracle milk.
How much do those?
285 a piece.
I'll buy 2 of those.
Okay.
285, right?
Alright, so I added 6 potions of healing to our inventory.
How much gold is in the bag? Or do I need to use my own? Or how do we split it up?
Anything that's in the party treasury we can just kind of use, I guess. We haven't really been dividing the gold much.
Right.
How much do you need? You bought 2?
Yeah, 570. I have 850 with me, but
So this is, yeah, we can swing it 570. So I think 390 from here. Let's see. Okay, so 390. So I need another 180. So there's 70. So I need 110. There's 50. So we need 60 more. I think that's all the gold. Do you have 60 gold on you?
yeah.
Okay, so take 60 gold out of your gold,
Alright, cool.
and then you can get those 2 potions.
$44 plus 4, right?
For the miracle milk, yeah. Alright, any other shopping we need to do, or should we head to Kresk before this werewolf head starts to stink?
Let's head
Yeah,
back.
yeah, let's get rid of the head.
Alright, let's get our horse in our carriage and head back to Kresk.
Okay. So let's see. Did I remember to advance the time? I didn't. Or did I? It's 8 a.m. I guess that's the road. So I guess 1, 2, 3. So it should have been advance the time to. It's like 11 a.m. You did an hour's worth of business in the town, so it's noon time right now. And you want to hit the road back out toward Kresk with your werewolf head in tow. Okay. Okay, so you make it this far in an hour. And you do have a random encounter. Right. Let me advance the time 1 hour. So it's 1 in the afternoon, and our random encounter was number 6. Okay. So the not too much. You actually discover a foot trail that cuts through the wilderness. Just something off to the side that you hadn't seen. A little foot trail that.
Okay. Oh, no need to go chasing that. I guess we'll just continue on.
Okay. Six. Okay, so another hour goes by. Wow. Just not your day today for random encounters. All right, let's get everybody to roll perception checks. Alright, so good enough. Shadow, you see that there is one of these Yesterhill berserkers lying in ambush on the side of the road up ahead. He's trying to remain hidden off the road. It's just one of them. He's alone, and it seems like he's trying to remain unseen.
I want to try and scare him off. I just want to. I'll take my gun and kind of shoot in his direction. Let him
Okay.
know that I see him, and he should probably get away.
He does. He takes off. Why doesn't everybody get 25 XP?
I did it, guys. I got a 6P.
Good job.
Let's just go around shooting randomly into the woods until we level up.
And you
I
arrive.
have unlimited ammunition, so we'll
Right.
just keep doing it. 25 XP.
So it is 2 in the afternoon, and you are back at the gates of Kresk.
Hello there. We've returned. Please bring the Burgermaster. We have what he wished. I hold up the head. It's gross.
Okay, let me just drop some tokens here. Anton and Shadow. All right, so here we are at the gates again of Kresk. Now the guards fetch the Burgomaster, who appears again at the top of the wall, and he asks, if your hunt was successful.
Yes, the werewolves will not bother you anymore. I have the head, the leader.
He asks to see the proof.
Yeah, I'm holding up the head.
All right.
You want to come down? You want to come take a look?
Right. And with that, the gates of Kresk become open to you. And you are able to explore within the walls of this small town. There's only about 100 people who live here, scattered through the 20 to 30 homes that are in the walls. They try to do most of everything, it seems, they try to do from within the walls. And at the back end of the town is the switchback road that leads up the cliff face several hundred feet above to the Abbey of St. Markovia, which is looming from above the village. As you get here, Gretel, who has been a silent partner for this week's adventure, can tell you that her sword hilt is now specifically drawing her to the north end of the village.
Okay, Gretel, lead on.
And it might be wrapping things up a few minutes early, but I think rather than do this part here now for the 3 people that are here, I don't think it would be all that much to leave it to this is where we will pick up for next week, with the arrival in Kresk and what happens here. So if it's all the same to you guys, I think we're at a good point to call it for this Saturday, and we can pick up at this point next week.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Thanks everybody.
Good.
Thanks again for another good one. You guys really made that werewolf fight anticlimactic with those nuclear fireballs. I was worried. I was kind of like, oh no, it's you guys against 7 werewolves, and I should learn to trust you guys more. You guys are getting pretty deadly at this point. So good work on that, and good job getting into Kresk, and we will pick up, like I said, at this point next week. Until
Alrighty.
then, everybody, take care, have a good one, and we will see you then.
Yep, see ya.
Okay.
All right.
You too. Take care.
Take care, everybody. Thanks.
Bye.